Welcome, folks, to another episode of Round the House with Steve. Today, we're going to do something that you should be doing at least once a month. It can save you money, and we're going to talk about checking the air pressure on all your tires. It's crucial that you do this in about 2-3 minutes. You can check all your tires. I recommend once a month. So, to get started, the first thing you're going to need is a tire pressure gauge. I have two. They come in several different styles. This is a dial style, right? And this is the stick style. These machines, and you can't see it right now, but it has a display. It will also show you tire pressure. So whatever method you use, you're going to need to get a tire pressure gauge. So to get started, the first thing we got to do is you come to your car, and on the inside of your car, you'll see a sticker. We'll zoom in on that real quick. You'll see a sticker here, and that sticker pretty much tells you what your tire pressure is. So this is a Toyota RAV4, and the tire pressure is showing cold 32 psi for front and rear. And it's also showing your spare at 60 psi, which are typically those smaller donuts. So how did they get 32 psi? Well, you have something else here called maximum cold pressure. You never want to, that's the maximum pressure this tire can do. You do not want to set your tires at that. You want to go by the manufacturer. The reason being is that engineers calculate weight and all kinds of factors into determining what is the best PSI, gas mileage, ride. There's a lot of things that go into that, right? You can, if you look on, so you talk to some mechanics, if you're going on vacation or you want a little bit better gas mileage for like maybe a long trip, you can go up to 3 pounds over the recommended on the door. So it's 32. You could put 35 in these for like a long trip. You'll get a little bit better gas mileage. It won't hurt too much. It's recommended that you don't go above 3 psi above what the door says. So this car calls for 32 psi. So how do we check? It's real simple. You come down here and you have a cap. All you have to do is remove that cap, hold on to it, don't lose it. And you have two different styles. This is a stick style. You take the end and you just insert it and push and hold and then release, right? I'm showing about 39. So these are overinflated. So we're going to take some air out. And then this is the same, except it is a dial version. Now this one you can just push in and hold and it'll show you what your PSI is, and then you can release. Okay, so that's how that works. So if you need to remove air, all you have to do is you could barely, like the stick one, you barely put it in, and you can hear that. It will release. You can also use your finger if you want. There's a little valve right here in the middle. It's a little needle-like valve. You just push it in, it'll release some air. Now, to fill it up, I like using something called the Gulu, and we'll put a link below. We'll put a link below for this. I've had good luck with this. It's good for the average guy and girl at their house. You're not going to do it. It's designed just to do tires, and it also is a jump pack. So it also will jump your battery. And I'm not going to get into that. That'll be another episode. But I use it for the tire compression the most. All right. So how this works is we take this, we insert it in here, and we screw it tight. All right. You got to make sure this is tight. All right. Then we're going to turn the unit on. Hold that button down, and it's going to pull up the display. And we're going to say, let's say we want 35 in this. All right. We can go up and down. If you notice the display up here, we can go up and down, and that is PSI. So this particular car, let's say, is 32. You would set it for 32. And then this little connector here goes on that valve. And what happens is you push it on the valve, just like you do the tire gauge. But the only additional thing is you pull this lever down and it locks it on. When that happens, then you just hit the power and it turns the unit on. This, if you set this to 32, it will automatically stop. Now, if you don't have that and you're just using something at a gas station, or you just have a compressor or something without a built-in shutoff or gauge, you just got to keep putting air in, and then you keep checking. If you go over it, well, you just knock it down a few, like pushing that valve in, it'll bring it back down. But you want to set it directly to what the door says, maximum 3 over. So why is this important? Well, number one, tires are expensive. The tires on this car, I think last time I replaced them, were $800 or $900. So tires are expensive. We want them to last as long as they can. Also, it's a matter of safety. It's a matter of handling. If a tire gets too low, it can roll around corners. If it's too high, you can slide. You got to realize they only have a patch of a tire about that wide that's actually touching the ground. So the more air you get, if you lift it up and too much air, you reduce that patch. So it's a safety thing. But so all that wrapped together, it's easy to check your tires. Do it monthly. When cold weather hits, keep in mind it can lower it 1 to 3 pounds. So you want to keep an eye on that when cold weather hits. Same thing in the middle of summer. You don't want it, it'll expand, and the air expands, and it'll actually, you need to release some air. So you just need to keep a check on it about once a month. It's easy. If you want to go out, like I said, we'll put a link to this Gulu. I've had good luck with it. There's a bunch of them out on Amazon and Walmart. But this is the particular one I use. Link will be below. I do appreciate you checking out our channel, Around the House with Steve. If you like it, please comment, please share, please like. It helps us. And we do read the comments. Just give us a little time to get to them, but we do read. If you have any suggestions for future shows like this particular episode was suggested by somebody who did not know how to do their air, and I said that's a good topic. So that's why we did it. Until we see each other again,